Well, hello, everybody. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Night Show. This is a show that normally goes live around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do this just about every night, okay? Every night at 9 o'clock p.m. But right now it is 9:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just glad to be here. We just concluded a meeting with a very important nonprofit organization that really helps women. And so we're here nonetheless, so we wanted to make sure we touch bases. Let me just inform you that for this entire week, we've been giving you a heads up that the iLead company team that houses the Leadership TKO brand, we've been on a little bit of a retreat / renewal week / refueling. And so this is what this week is all about. It's not the standard structure that we follow for our podcast, nor for anything that we may do on social media. We've been breaking away from Facebook so much, just kind of dibbling and dabbling on Instagram to keep momentum going. But other than that, we've been vacationing and just a way to just kind of retreat and gain proper perspective. And so we thank you so much for your patience with that. And we're just hoping that you do the same, because during the month of August is the 8th month of the year, and 8 is the number of new beginnings. And so we just thought it was a perfect time to do so with everything that has been going on with all of our lives. And so that's the reason why we're doing this week. And so on tonight, I do have a special topic I want to talk to you about, each and every one of you. Don't forget, you can always visit our website to keep informed as to what we do have going on, what we're truly all about when it comes to Leadership TKO and this brand. And so you can visit our website at www.leadershiptko.com. Again, that's leadershiptko.com. And so I want to talk a little bit about how to refuel so that you can stay on your A game. So again, these podcast episodes this week are not extremely long. It's just to really touch bases with each and every one of you. So how do you truly refuel? How do you get yourself in a position where you can get yourself mobilized and kind of go full speed ahead, full steam ahead in achieving your goals? And one important way to do it is by retreating, just like what the iLead company is all doing right now. All of our teammates, our contractors and such, retreating, coming back and kind of refueling, right, is to do as it says, retreat. Go into some secluded area, go on a vacation somewhere, Miami Beach, Florida, like some of us, right, and just retreat. Do something, get away from the norm. Don't do the standard pattern, the standard daily routine. Do something a little bit different. Get to the beach, get to a park, somewhere where you can be by yourself and kind of gain proper perspective, right? This is where you're not exactly doing much of anything, okay? You're giving your brain a true break and not doing much of anything, okay? Much of anything. And that's what we're seeking to do. That's what we've done. Some of us have traveled afar. Some of us have just traveled locally just to take a little bit of a break. And it's important to really regain proper perspective just to see where you are and where you're seeking to go. Sometimes you can lose sight of where you are because you're busy doing this, that, and the other. So you need to see where you are, right? Spiritually, mentally, socially, emotionally, and where it is you're trying to go. Okay, what is the next goal for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? What things do you want to remove? What do you want to stay? What pieces of advice you're going to take heed to? What things are just kind of going to just toss out because it's not really relevant? You really need to look at that intra perspective, kind of like see where you are internally, who you are, get in touch with who you are as a person. Who is it that you're trying to become as far as a better you? And what is it that you really need to do to get there? Okay. What coaches do you need to reconnect with? Do you need to draw closer to God, who is like the ultimate coach? What is it that you need to do to refuel? I know for me, it's drawing closer to God to refuel. For me, it could be connecting back with family to refuel, because family is really at the core for me after my relationship with God. So this really helps me to gain proper perspective and priority. All right. Also, who is in your circle? We're going to talk a little bit about that on tomorrow. So make sure you tune in, because you really need to know who's in your circle, because it's whoever's in your circle that's going to head with you and kind of give you perspective about what your new season is going to look like. So again, Refuel, how do you do that? Retreat. Go somewhere you wouldn't normally go. Break the normal cycle, the normal pattern. Kind of do or introspect. See who you are right now, character-wise. Your mindset, your thoughts, your actions, making sure it's aligning up with what you truly believe, right? Something you want to do. And if it's something that you want to change, that you feel that really needs changing, then definitely make some steps towards it. Everything that's shared with you doesn't have to be kind of taken heed to, depending on who the source is, but you want to take action and become a better you. That's what we're seeking to do. Become a better leader, become a better mother, become a better wife, become a better friend, right? And take action. So this is what we're encouraging you to do this week. Introspect, internal, look at the inner you, look at who you are, right? And become the best you that God wants you to be. So thank you so much for listening in, everyone. Be sure to come back here tomorrow because we're going to talk a lot about. I can't even talk right now. We're going to talk a lot about who's in your circle. That's really going to determine your net worth. Okay. Net worth, your circle, your social circle. All right. And so keep that in mind. We'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. But until the next time you and I come back together again, I encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership.